Hey guys, and welcome to my next reaction to Midnight Mass. I really liked the first episode. It definitely seemed like a first episode. It really set the tone for what this show might be. It set the tone for some really interesting character focus that could happen throughout the season, but it also kind of set the tone for the unknown and the creepy and maybe just downright scary. We're gonna see how all of that goes, of course. So I'm really excited to just jump into the next episode. Let's get into it. We don't need to show the cats again. We don't need to show the cats again. See, I have a feeling this sheriff thought that he was gonna have a really low-key assignment in this town place nobody lives in, and now he's got a bunch of dead cats on the beach, you know?
Next broke, ripped up a bit.
Well, yeah, well, the gulls have been out all morning.
So I think it happened before they got in the water or in the water, maybe.
Yeah. A shark? I don't know, maybe lots of baby sharks.
What?
You know, we used
Why
to
wouldn't
have
they
those
eat them?
Well, I figured we'd burn them in case it's disease. Get them in a pile and burn them and keep people back. Because if you think it smells bad now.
Hang on a bit, okay? I'll go get more. Or just tell them to come down.
Hang on, what? Do you want a souvenir?
You know, we really would love to see you two in Mass one of these days. Not as a convert, mind you. Just show the people that you're here. Part of the whole. You know what I'm saying, right, Sheriff?
He is showing that he's here, doing his work.
Makes sense. Well, better safe.
Where were you before this? Everyone asks, you know.
And every place I was before where I am now, well, they were just leading me here. Even if I didn't know it.
That is avoiding the question.
I didn't see it.
I'm
I've lived
suspicious.
here my whole life.
Oh?
Morning. You all right? Lisa?
Oh.
Oh, I'm fine. It's fine.
She is not fine. What's wrong?
You know, it is funny, because at home, she never met a bottle she couldn't empty. I plan to just sprinkle a little bit outside the house, just to be safe. I could do your house as
Great.
well. Mom, someone's here to see you.
John.
Mom, this is Father Paul. Monsignor Pruitt is away for a while, and
What does that
I
mean?
came to...
Does he look exactly like him? Do we have a younger picture of the... I don't know. I don't know what's going
I'll
on.
be in there, in my office, if you need anything.
It's like anything could
If
be
she
a
starts to
possibility.
have an episode, come get me.
How was your day?
It's been a long time since anyone asked me that.
Just get going. I don't want to keep my parents waiting.
Some things never change.
How was your day?
How was your day?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh man, I knew one of these kids was gonna get it. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Get inside. Love. Oh. Oh. What was that? Whoa. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Okay.
I'm buying, you know. He made it.
I do have to ask, why not every Sunday? Christmas, Easter, I get that.
In the worst of it, in the absence of light and hope, we sing. Restore us.
That same hand will make you whole.
Okay. Well, that was very,
Then remember you are dust.
enthusiastic.
And to dust you shall return. And to dust you shall return. Bless you, son.
You gotta get out of here. Well, I don't know how to move my mother anywhere else. And I think we're upsetting your clergy. Oh, he's not mine. He's new. He would stare at me just like that all the time. Even back when I was a
Is
kid.
he,
I remember it freaking me out,
okay.
thinking, he knows.
Exactly, you knew.
They're all the same. He would stare at me just like that. Like, is he the Do we have a time traveler on our hands? I don't know. There's winged things in the sky, and I don't know, guys. I don't know.
How's Monsignor Pruitt doing? Is he coming back anytime soon? This is one of his favorites too.
You might be talking to him. I don't know.
I swear I saw him down on the beach, just walking in the rain.
It was probably this man.
Seems unlikely. I actually have an agenda. Your mother mentioned to me that you have to travel to the mainland. One full-blown alcoholic already who's responsible for the drunken honey accident that paralyzed little Lisa, I'm told.
Oh.
Call it a hunting accident.
Riley, someone who already has, could set
Wow.
quite the example. Can you imagine?
Oh,
the
that's
people you could do?
interesting.
2 adults with drink tickets that neither of us can use. She's just everywhere here. Her memory. And I keep telling myself it's only temporary, but
You're nothing like her.
Oh.
Maybe.
fine.
Great.
What the fuck? What the fuck just happened? No! 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 Oh my god! Oh my god! No! I can't watch this. I can't watch this. I hate this. No! 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 Baby! No! Baby! No! Baby! No!
What happened?
Did she poison it? I don't.
did it? That helpless little dog.
What did he do? Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh
It was poisoned. And that's what happened.
my god!
You
No!
don't like me? That's fine. But what did he ever do? What did he ever do to you?
Sheriff Joe, I'm not a vet, but may I? A horrible accident.
An accident?
Oh boy. Oh boy, I'm feeling so many things right now, and I can't stop. I'm crying, and I just don't. If that happened to my dog, I would be inconsolable. Like, I would not be able to form words. I would just be like a wailing mess. I'm not kidding. I know that probably sounds dramatic, but I would. Oh my god. Okay. God, what's up with the killing animals in this show?
Hoping maybe I can help out on the boat.
Oh.
Just one.
It's okay. I'm good.
No funny stuff.
No funny stuff. Like poisoning dogs. Just kidding. I don't know that it was her. She seems to be the likely
Can I help you
suspect.
there?
Oh, he thinks she's the likely suspect too.
You startled me.
That's it behind you, isn't it?
I don't think she's the one you want to falsely accuse.
And yes, you're correct.
Or
All of those
accurately
cats.
accuse. Oh
Not
god.
knowing. Please, if that's what occurred, if you're certain, well, I don't know if I'll ever forgive myself. If you had wanted to grab a gallon, who'd have known it?
Uh-huh. What a fascinating interaction that
You have a
was.
good day, Bev.
You do the same, Sheriff.
She killed half the island with that fucking settlement. What's one more dog on the pile?
Look, I hear you, Joe.
Yeah, I've known that woman.
You're not wrong, Joe.
Thank you.
Wow.
And there's Bev Keane saying, go ahead, take the cash. It's a gift from God. And maybe give a little back to God while you're at it. Bigger and fancier while the towns dry up. Churches just popping up like that plump little ticks sucking the town dry.
Okay, so we can safely say
Wow.
that you're not practicing.
That's safe.
Alcohol isn't good or bad, not itself, but it's people.
But the version of me that would come out when I had enough to drink, he was bad. He was selfish and careless, and he ruined my life. There was a saboteur inside of me. And then one morning I woke up and found out he killed someone.
Okay.
God. We just kind of let it happen, didn't he? See, that's the part I cannot square. We can tolerate it because we can say things like God works in mysterious ways.
Oh.
Nothing good came out of me killing that poor girl. Nothing good came out of Joe Colley's drinking, and not a single good thing comes out of Lisa never being able to walk again. Fucking nothing is the idea that suffering can be a gift from God. What a monstrous idea, Father.
Okay, that got me.
I know he can find the good in them, find the love in them, whether we see it or not. That I know.
Okay. The hell. I don't like it. I don't like it. God, don't look. What is it gonna be? Oh my god, jump scare's gonna happen. Oh, I hate that. Oh, I hate it. Oh shit.
I'm so sorry. You did the right thing. Hi, baby. See? Baby's just fine.
Oh!
Jesus, Mom. I thought I saw your father. His clothes, I thought it was your dad. It came right up to the window. Oh, Sarah, that face.
Oh, we're all seeing things. Okay, is it dead people? Oh no. Oh no. Do not go in there. Do not go in there. Do not go in there. God, I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. I hate it.
Hello? Somebody there? Hello? Somebody there?
Leave. 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 Why would you go into that door? Why would you go into that door? Leave. See you later. Bye. I hate everything. I hate everything.
Who's that? Who's that?
It's like mirroring. I don't like it. I don't like it. Stop. Why would you go in? Why would you go in? I don't like it. Did you just change it to something? Oh my god, what the fuck? Well, I don't. Okay.
Body of Christ, Lisa.
Amen.
What is happening?
Body of Christ.
Amen.
I don't know what to make of that. I don't know what to make of that. Did he sacrifice some poor soul who was walking or whatever? I keep thinking that the father has something to do with this. You know, so that she can walk again? Is that what's going on? Did he sacrifice the dog? Was it him that well, I don't really know. I am still very suspicious of this father. Very interesting comments, you know, just Monsignor's not going anywhere. Is it you? Is it you? I don't know what's going on. And the older woman thinking that he was Monsignor. Somebody. I'm very skeptical of this man, and maybe he has pure intentions to save the town and the worthy, and I don't know. I'm just talking probably nonsense. Okay. Well, there's a lot of things to touch on in this episode. Very slow burn of an episode, but I enjoyed it. I feel like everything's going to ramp up a bit, but I mean, very slow burn of an episode. Now, I did not appreciate watching that dog die. I did not appreciate that. Ugh, it got me. It's hard. It's just hard for me to watch. You know, my dog is my everything. So that's just anything like that. And just like the way that he was crying, and I know that we shouldn't have too much sympathy for this guy and everything, but just the way that he was crying and about his dog. I don't, God, if that was me, somebody poisoned my dog. You think I cry a lot here. Goodness me. There is a lot going on. I don't even know where to start. I really don't even know where to start. Very interesting. You know, we're still kind of following Riley. I'm just going to start remembering the names and everything. We are starting to follow Riley's journey a little bit more, and we're getting a little bit of a glimpse into how he feels about religion. And I have to say, the talk between the father and Riley was probably the highlight of the episode for me, in the sense of it's one of these things that is so interesting to explore. And as I said in my last reaction, and I guess I'll keep reminding or whatever, in case this is like the first reaction of mine that you're watching or whatever, you know, I'm not somebody who was brought up with any religion, and I don't know a ton about it. You know, some. I guess that's all relative. I'm not by any means anti-religion or anything like that. I do think it helps a lot of people, and it is. This is such a touchy thing to open up about, but it's just so significant in this show that it's hard to not. I try to not talk too much about this, because I don't want. I don't know, but sometimes there's aspects of it that I feel what Riley was saying, because there is aspects of it that I don't entirely comprehend, and the way that he talked about God working in mysterious ways, which, we can sort of devil's advocate, and I don't, that whole thing where he's like, my drinking never did anything good, right? It was all bad. And I would say a good portion of it is bad. He's not going to drink again. Now, I don't necessarily agree that that's really a good thing coming out of it, seeing as there's some young woman lost her life. Oh, and I didn't say this at the end of my last reaction. I really wanted to talk about it. The thing that was said to him while he was waiting there in handcuffs in the first scene of the show or whatever, and he says, the guy says, when he starts to pray, I guess, and the guy says, if God, why would God, why does he, I'm paraphrasing because I don't remember exactly what he said, but why does he let the scumbags who drink live and kills the little kids or the kid, you know, whatever. And I think that that's something that moment, that thing said to him, you know, he was in shock, he was horrified about what he did. There's a lot of processing. And I think that moment of that guy saying that to him really stuck with him. That is a significant phrase that was said to him in his life. And I think that really guided a lot of where his thinking went after that. You know, if there is a God, and, you know, how can he let all of this happen? I find it, that's something that I think is something a lot of people think about, right? Like, you don't want to hear, I mean, think about really horrific things, and I don't really want to send you down a dark path thinking about really horrific things, but, you know, if you think about kids having cancer, something like that, they didn't do anything, and you know, somebody says God works in mysterious way. Like, I don't want to hear that. There's a kid who's dying, slow and painful death. You know, you get what I'm saying? Like, I loved the talk that they had, and I loved how he got that off of his chest. And I do truly think that there is a part of him who's like, I should have been the one that died, and he now has to figure out how to live with himself. Oh, and I also love the parallel, oh, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, because I love the parallel of seeing him and how he's dealing with the fact that he did something horrific while drinking versus Joe. If I'm wrong on that name, I apologize. If I'm wrong on any of the names, I apologize. I've just started. I'm trying to keep track, but sometimes I just get like sucked into the scene, so I don't. Yeah, anyway, think Joe, the guy who accidentally shot this young girl. And we're seeing, I found that to be really fascinating. We're seeing another route. You know, Riley was so absolutely horrified by what he did and the guilt of everything that he did, that he did go to prison. It's not like he could have like a, you know, bottle of vodka right there or whatever. But, you know, it's a different... And I don't know if Joe went to prison. I hope his name is Joe. If not, I'm just naming him Joe right now. But how when the father mentioned it, it's a different outcome, a different aspect of this, you know, of being so under the influence, there being an accident because you were under the influence. And how do you respond to that? Do you keep drinking? You know, people look at you like you are the worst person. And if you don't have a support system, you can fall right back into drinking. I mean, that's not the only thing. I mean, it can just be your character and who you are. And that is, you know, I'm not saying that it's just a support system. But there's, you know, there are aspects of what path you choose if something that horrible happens to you. And as I've said, I've said this so many times on my channel, many different shows, that I think guilt is, at least for me, very difficult thing to come back from. Forgiving yourself can be very difficult. At least, I'm gonna tear up. I struggle with, I had my own issues with stuff like that, and nothing. Not with drinking, and not with anything that's serious, or, obviously. But it's just, I went through my own personal journey with dealing with stuff like that, and on a much smaller scale. So sometimes when I see characters that feel a tremendous amount of guilt, it's just tough. I don't know. I find it to be one of the toughest things to ever be able to overcome. And I think part of it is that you don't even feel like you should overcome it, and if you truly feel guilty, but he sees this girl every night, and the way that he said, "How was your day?" I don't think he wants to feel better. There's this whole what the father said during that conversation of like, you oh God, what do you do with it? What do you do with the grief and the guilt, after the fact? And I think Riley's mentality is like, it doesn't matter what I do with it. It doesn't matter. I'm irrelevant now. It's very, very powerful scene. I liked that a lot. And I like this, I like what they're focusing on in this. Very interested to see if we are going to focus on certain things about how the deceased can possibly affect people. We have Erin talking about her mom, and her mom having a drinking problem, her mom not being ideal for her growing up and things like that. What does that mean? What has she had to go through? You know what I mean? And is she still kind of haunting her in some regard? She says she stays in the same house, and she feels like she can't escape. It's a bit interesting. So I wonder if that's going to come into play with a lot of these characters, because we have a few people, obviously the girl that Riley killed for the car accident, and the sheriff seems like it's implied that the wife is dead, and then the doctor's mom seeing, possibly seeing her dead husband or something. I wonder if that's all going to come to play. That would be very interesting. I'm not looking forward to seeing more about all of this shit with the dead cats. We don't have any more animals, right? But besides whatever I don't know. It's like a beast that possibly takes form of people. It was kind of mirroring that guy before it possibly ate. Is that guy gonna show up on the beach with a broken neck? I have a lot of questions about this. And I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know. I'm not gonna try to figure it out. Listen, I'm here I'm along for the ride. This is, I don't need to. It will all get revealed in time. I have faith, so I'm not too concerned about that. But I am intrigued. I am nervous. I don't know what the glowing eyes, and then I don't like it. I don't like it, not one bit. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I really wanted to talk about. I find the sheriff to be very interesting. I know, a little biased. Listen, but I find him to be interesting, and I'd like to know more about him and his family and how he came to be there. You know, it's kind of, it's a very interesting dynamic with the people that he has these conversations with. And I do wonder how he came to be there. But he, you know, there's a lot of, I'm not going to say this correctly, so bear with me. But it seems to be like a lot of, oh, if you want to be, we would love to accept you into our community. You are a part of this community, but as long as you do what we do, you know, you should come to church. You probably don't believe in it. It doesn't seem to be the energy, and forgive me if I'm saying this incorrectly, but like the energy of like, welcome, we accept you as you are. No, we accept you if you do what we do. You know, there's a lot of strict tradition in this community. Beverly, is that her name? I apologize if she seems to be a stickler for it. You know, even the festival, which is what did they call it? The crock pot luck, yeah. You know, but this is something that is a positive thing. It's a good thing probably for the community. It's a fun event, you know, whatever. And, you know, but there seems to be, she seems to, interesting. Very, very interesting. Seeing them take pride in this festival that happens every year. It is probably very similar every single year. You know, they're talking about the tickets for, you know, from way back when. There seems to be a routine in this town, and there's a little undertone of like them wanting the sheriff to take part in all of their routines, and you know, if he doesn't, then that doesn't sit right exactly. It's all very passive aggressive, isn't it? Nobody's going to blatantly say anything. So I find that to be interesting. Anyway, just some things that I noticed. I really want to look up one of the actors. So no, I'll just pay attention to the credits next time. Sorry. I don't know about the walking thing. I don't know. That ending with the girl being able to walk and you know, what, I'm sure that they're going to touch on it in the next episode, but what on earth? Why, yeah. And how did that happen? And how did that come to be? And I have a lot of questions about that. I have a lot of questions about this flying thing in the sky that's breaking cats' necks, maybe, and possibly taking form. And is it also taking form of a younger version of the Monsignor? Am I saying that right? I hope not. I mean, I hope I am saying it right. I hope I'm not, like, saying it wrong. Sorry. Yeah. Listen, I don't know. I don't know what's going on, but it's a slow burn. It's a slow burn, and I love it. I love it because I really like the characters that they're getting into. I really, really like it. I'm very, very, very excited to continue this. And I'm very, very excited to dig even deeper into the morally gray areas. You guys know I love this stuff. You know, some of these topics are very difficult to talk about, and we all have opinions on a lot of different things. We all have different experiences and everything. But I like a show that is really not afraid to tackle some of these things, and I'm very excited to continue on with this. I think that's about all I wanted to say. I think so. If you would like to subscribe or support me on Patreon, I would really appreciate it. But if not, I am just happy that you are here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you next time.